coverage? Well, it's going to be a huge holiday season for gamers because there will be 2 new consoles coming in the following weeks, and our own Mike Yawney got his hands on one with an exclusive. You've had this thing for a couple of weeks. Mike, welcome back and tell us about the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, pretty exciting. This is it, Thor, right in front of me. And Thor, if you take a look at it, what does the design remind you of? Anything in particular?
Just a black box? I'm not a gamer, can you tell?
Oh, right. I was thinking maybe a PC tower, and that's kind of, I think, what Microsoft is going for, right? A tower. So it can stand like this, or if you want, you can put it on its side like this if it fits better into your entertainment units. Either way, it'll work. I've got to say, right off the bat, Thor, using this over the last couple of weeks, this thing is whisper quiet. Comparing it to the PlayStation 4, even the Xbox One X, which I have next to it here for size comparison, you can put your ear right up to it and you can't hear anything, which is pretty incredible. The fans on the top, if that's where the heat comes out of, yet it doesn't get too hot. Now, this feels really familiar, Thor. I can't go too much into detail. Microsoft's asked us to keep a few secrets behind, so user interface, I can't say a lot, but if you're coming from an Xbox, or one, for example, you're going to feel right at home. The transition is pretty seamless. So I didn't get a chance to play through a lot of the new next-gen games built for this console, but this, of course, is backwards compatible, and of course, it can up-res some of the older games and make them perform better.
Okay.
So just to put this into comparison, Thor, I did some comparisons between the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One X here for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a huge game. Load times we're about 30 seconds faster on the Xbox Series X than this generation, the One X. Now, I also want to compare it to a gaming PC. So my son, we just built a $2,000 gaming PC. Don't ask me why. But we put this head-to-head when it came to Gears of War multiplayer. The Xbox Series X ran about 50 seconds faster load times than a $2,000 gaming PC. So it's got the horsepower when it comes to, you know, powering those games. A couple of things, though, I do want to mention, and that is, to make full use of the graphical power of this guy, you need a newer television. On the backside, there's your HDMI in. It's an HDMI 2.1. Only televisions within the last year have HDMI 2.1. So if you wanted to make all the use of it, you need a newer television. That being said, it still looks great on an older 4K monitor. The other thing I want to quickly mention, expansion is proprietary. It's a solid-state drive. That's, of course, what gives the fast load times. It's proprietary, so you're going to have to spend a little bit more when it comes to that. Overall, though, I got to say, Xbox has proven this is a workhorse. The question is the games. When the games finally come out, how those games are going to play, and we're still waiting on that. But fairly impressed so far.
Okay, I was going to say, it actually looks more like a Borg cube. That's what I was thinking. What is the price tag on this as we close it out, Mike?
Yeah, price when it hits the stores in November, $599. They also will have a slightly more budget-friendly one without the disc drive.
Okay.
It's just solid-state drive, and that'll be a little bit cheaper as well.
Outstanding. Happy gaming and have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, take care. That's our resident tech expert, Mike Yawney. And